What's up, warriors? How you guys doing? Today we're going to talk about how people spend their money foolishly. I did it for years, so I know. That's why I got to talk about it because that's what's holding us back from, seeing what really is important and shit. And it's our health. A lot of us are neglecting our health because we want materialistic things. We always, make time and sacrifice to get what we want, and it's always something that's not really going to benefit you. I mean, you want it, and that's just us. We always want to do things. We always want to get that nice car, clothes, all material things, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that because I was one of the ones that ever since I was a little kid, I always strive to want more. I always worked at a young age, 11 years old, hustling, making money because I wanted things. I know that, I had to fucking earn mine. My mom taught me well on that aspect, where like, you ain't gonna get nothing for free here. You gotta just work for yours. And that's the way that I was laced up since a younger age, but throughout the years, as time goes by, a lot of times we forget about the most important thing, which is our health. And I was the worst, where, I started pleasure chasing too much, making good money, but, slacking instead of being more on point, instead of being more dedicated, instead of being more committed to, being more disciplined and, going after, what was really important, which it was for me to better myself in health wise instead of, pleasure chasing or, eating worse, because we get very undisciplined. When we get too comfortable, we start being very undisciplined, and that, it's gonna catch up to you. Put it this way, and it caught up to me. And like I said, a lot of people out there that I talked to, throughout the week, and I was there already. Like I said, this past weekend, I was out in the streets cruising with my lady, and I seen a lot of, the lowrider industry's been around for a long time. That shit's our culture. That shit's just something that, we want. I don't think there's a man that if you were to ask them, if they were ever wanted or came across wanting a lowrider, in their lifetime. And I would fucking put my money on it that, everybody does. Everybody would want a lowrider. Everybody would want to cruise on a lowrider. Everybody had that in them, Now, there's people that make it happen, and there's other people that, they just, they think that it's not possible. But I pulled it off. I had cars before. I did my first frame off, 64 Impala, fucking every nut and bolt, fucking brand new. So I know what it is to have a fucking badass lowrider laid out just how you want it, But like I said, a lot of times we just focus and spend our money on things that don't matter. We cannot forget or neglect our health. I see a lot of people, like I said, throughout the week, man, just driving their badass whips, but they were fucking not too happy, I know they were hurting inside. I know they feel like shit, whether it's their back, whether it's their fucking something and inside of them, it's just, that you fight and you force yourself to go to those events knowing that you're not feeling good. You could barely even clean your fucking car without, taking a deep breather and gasping for air and shit. A lot of you guys out there, you guys know where you guys are at. You guys know what time it is, and you gotta fucking start prioritizing what's really important. Instead of dumping all that money into your lowrider or your badass whip, you gotta start investing in yourself. The best investment is gonna be in yourself. Like I said, I had it all twisted. I had it all fucking backwards because I was doing the same exact thing. Fucking spending my money and fucking borrowing money, fucking getting in debt to pull that fucking car off by summer. My overtime was strictly for that. And I know how you guys do it. I did it too. Stacking up, doing the extra work, extra hustling out there to fucking go get your shit chrome, go get your shit fucking juiced up, I know what it takes, when you want something, we're gonna make it happen. That's man make shit happen. But when it comes to your health, everybody fucking always fucking turns the other way, or they don't know. They shake their head like, fuck, I'm okay. I'm not hurting that bad. I'm not that fat, but I really am. You're 40 pounds overweight. You know it. You don't like, what you see in the mirror. I know a lot of people have the vision of how they would want to look, how they envision their life, their future life, a lot of them. Because I know I did. I always picture myself fucking, low riding, fucking slam down with my lady on the side, bailing out without a shirt, coming out of my ride, looking on point, feeling good, feeling proud, fucking that confident motherfucker that a lot of people, I know that, you thought of it, or that that's what you aspire to be. But a lot of times people know that that's one of the hardest things to do. Be disciplined and be on point. Because I talk to a lot of people, like I said, and they always talk about how they were. They always talk about how they used to be. But what happened to the current you? It's like you're talking shit on the new version of you, because that was the past. That's has been. That's memories. We're talking about now, the future, you right now in the present, where you could change. You cannot just fucking stop and let off the gas just because you're 40, just because you think you're already old, your time passed. Nah, that's when you have to strap up even tighter, fucking, and go savage mode and shit, and make sure that, you stick around for a long time. You at least fucking try, at least fight. Don't just give it all away. Throw your fucking life away with pleasure chasing, fucking drinking out at these fucking shows, eating like a fucking pig. Cause that's what happens. Everybody fucking flips that barbecue, fucking flips that grill, and we start fucking cooking and shit, and we just get out of control. Why? Because a lot of people, gotta be honest with yourself. You can start drinking. Once you start drinking, you start eating like a fucking pig. That's straight up. A lot of people do it. I know, because I did it. That was one of my main things. Just try to sober up real quick so we could smash through the pad and shit, and take that little fucking buzz that you got going on. Make sure you fucking get it off as much as possible, so you won't so you could fucking get sober and leave the park, leave the function, leave the fucking car show, at least somewhat, okay. But knowing that fucking you're just torturing yourself, you're just digging yourself deeper in a fucking hole, man. And that's what I'm here to fucking just flip that fucking shit. We gotta fucking walk into these shows proud, feeling good, looking good. That's the vision that I have now. I want to see more people on point, pulling up on their fucking rag top and shit, fucking with their shirt peeled off, tank top, or whatever, however the fuck you feel comfortable. Because it's all about how you feel. It's all about fucking being able to fucking throw a slingshot and feel proud. Not feel insecure. Feel that, hey, you know what? Fuck, I feel good. I feel great. And it's not about fucking going to the extreme and bodybuilding shit and fucking chiseled up. That's another level. That's fucking something else. Which it's possible, it's absolutely possible. But the main key here is being healthy, looking on point, feeling on point. A lot of you guys out there, fuck, man, you guys are fucking, just, man, asking for it, just waiting for a tragedy to happen, for that fucking reality check, knowing that fucking it's in your fucking conscience, it's fucking screaming at you, telling you to change, that's it, man, you're fucking up. You're not prioritizing what's important, your health. You're not taking the fucking initiative and fucking hiring somebody or asking somebody to, hey, you know what? How do I do it? I got to get these fucking 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds off. I feel awful. I feel sluggish. I feel low energy. It's just everything it's going down the drain. Fuck, man. This is about sacrificing. This is about you knowing that, prioritize your health. Stop fucking, keeping that cycle going. Because that's what your kids are watching. They're watching the same fucking lifestyle you're living. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with low riding and there's nothing
wrong with fucking having a badass whip, because that's what I liked, that's what I want, and I'm gonna make it happen, and I want my kids involved too. But we're not gonna neglect our health. We're not gonna forget about our health. We want to fucking cruise and smash and pull up on shows on point, feeling proud, feeling confident. That's what it's all about. So, like I said, man, we got to get out of our fucking own way and go after what we really want, man. And a lot of you guys out there, you guys want it. I know you guys do. So put your little pride and ego aside and hit somebody up that's going to lace you up and get you to the results that you want, and at least fucking get your fucking health on check. Don't be that fucking motherfucker that just throws the towel in and fights and forces himself to be happy when he's fucking, smashing on his fucking rag top. But deep down inside, I could see right through you. You're in pain. You're tired of it, and you need help. Let's fucking run it, warrior. Let's go.